Mm-hmm. 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 It is time to remember. Boom, boom. It is time to remember. Boom, boom. So, what I'm going to do is share a warrior song with you. And I want you to try to remember where you heard it from. Bliss, Kirex, Maroon. When we used to go to war, because we are a warrior people, and I'm only speaking to the warrior people, this message directed directly to them. Because if you're one of that elk, you will remember this and how we used to do it and how we still do it. So rock with me on this warrior song. Vlia karak sturim, vlovirim sukuru, boom boom boom. Vlirim garak stirex karaf, clump suiram zuru, boom boom boom. Blerex the kirex, myramgu for x the kirim, buru verix, come tierex, maringirex, clumviring kirex the kiraf. Vlarim girex the kirev, clumzuru suru miren, boom boom boom, vlerek kirex the karam, vlaviram verix the kirem, vu kirex to karam, lyram zuru klerem zu king king king, vlopsu kirex, conviram vlaraku, mirenginging, vlevarik kirex the karam. Vlomvirix stru, boom boom boom, vloramgu, me klerem zukaram verix de kirem, vlomviric kirem, vlovirem stukaram, volekirem sukirix de karaf, movlirem bovix de kirem, vlorim stru, ging ging ging, sebaram siktum kim riru surist. Myramgu, zireklerem, zoom gum 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 gum, sirexte kiref. Myramgu, siretsurem, vlovirem sukaram, vlovirem cum derex karasterem, vlovirem kirex korem, vloram zukarast. Miramgu forext. Vlomvirix kirem, vlorakaram, surix de kirem, varix de kiram, vlorix de karast, miramgu, saram, boom boom boom, sirem, vlorem zikirex, mavirem, suru, clairem zikirex, tukum baram, zuix de kirem, vlovirix karastu, sureveraveram. Vorix de kirem, vlorvirem zoru, lerem stukaram, sukirem zolarem gumbairas, sirem sukarastu, boom boom boom, seringu, siresterem, florakaram, sukirix, myramgu, some sirem, siraklerem, zukirix, correct, morim barix de kirex, de karam, vlovim viram, suringlerex de kirex, du karam, varix de kirevaram, vloramgu, sirexter kirem, blufirix, du karam, vlorvirix de kirex, du karafurim, vloramgu, siremse kirex, du karam, vlovirem, clorex de kirem, bufirix, terax de kiram. Florens durex de kiras su farast, maramgu, surex de kiram, blufirix karast, marins durex de kiram, vlove kirex kuambarasu, merest. Telling you, better remember who you are, blofirix de kirex, as we get closer to the time of the greatest awakening, florkirix. Floptirem surix de karast. Hear that? Remember it. I don't learn these languages. I don't learn this language. This language is already learned from millennials, and many of you already know it too. From millennials. We don't have to learn anything. We know everything. All we have to do is remember Flor Fierix to Karakst. And that is tied to your life and how you live. Everybody talks about they want to tap into these. This is called psilocybin mushrooms. The food of the gods, family. The food of the gods. Most gods are afraid to take this right now. Many gods. But the titans of us, the titans of us are willing to eat to find out who we are. Because if we're showing ourselves something already in our lives, this is sure to show us something special. So, people want to know about tools to remember. That's a tool to remember. Glerex to Kirex Karast. But it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, family. I wouldn't be responsible if I didn't tell you that psilocybin is not for everybody. It is the God's food. And you should not eat the God's food if you're not a God. This is why things happen to certain people who take the God's food and don't have good experiences, because they're not on their God experience. They're on their human experience. And all you believe you are is a human. The gods laugh at that. The ones that know who they are. You want to put the ego aside? You want to sit them down in the corner real quick while you go talk to your divine self for 8 hours straight and hear the things you don't want to hear about yourself? Huh? That you already knew were the problem with yourself so you can get to the next level and stop playing games? Then psilocybin mushrooms may be for you. Yeah? But it's what we took when we were the ancients, and we remember we were the ancients. Remember? Vli karak stu, vlerem zukirex karem, blofurem plakaram zuferixt, mirem volorem zukirex kurax turem, vlor virem lokirex kurax tirem, vlaivum borumbu, mirex te kirex kuraf, vlom virex kuru. Virem solarum gumraku serext. Boom boom. Erem. Warrior spirits. Don't let them dim your spirit, warrior. Don't let them dim your spirit. They coming at your neck. Things is happening in your life right now. Isn't it? Life be lifing when you were chosen one, don't it? Life be lifing when you were chosen one, don't it? But you're a spiritual warrior for a reason. You're a spiritual warrior for a reason. Because you were equipped to deal with this. But society may have told you you couldn't. Vlerex correct. Mirem. Money frozen? Yeah. Happens. Huh. Money stuck in transit somewhere. You lost your package. It went missing. Somebody cut you off and you may have gotten in an accident. I hope not. I'm just saying. Things happen. Does it seem like you're trying to be extracted at every turn? Somebody wants something from you. Somebody takes something from you. Huh? How come you're still here? How come you're still smiling? Because you are a chosen one. These things in your life that you're going through right now are initiation to the next level. And the reason why other people cannot get through to this and they fall in depression, is because they are not chosen ones. The chosen one knew this was happening and what to do when it happens, but knew it was going to be at a point where it forgot what it was. And by going through this and getting through this, it begins to remember who it was. Why can I get through this, but others make it seem like it's so difficult? And when I get through this, I rise higher. It's as if when I get punched in the mouth, I get stronger every time. Because that's the job of a chosen one. All these things you're going through right now in your life and what you've already been through are so you can be able to help other people who are about to go through what you've already been through. And by your gifts coming online, showing them that, they're going to want to get through it too. So you have to go through this so you can be somebody that somebody looks up to and can relate to. And you have the jewels they can follow to get them out of their shit. So they can activate their gifts too. Flokirix. So if you're a chosen one and you're going through something, you should be happy. Because you know for a fact you're going to get through this, no matter what it is. You've already gotten through that. Vlir viring. And guess what, family? There are gifts coming online for getting through things now. Uh-oh. Gifts coming online. So if you don't get through something, you don't get any gifts. I know you want your gifts. Right? Right? The difficult decisions that the leaders of themselves do. Fleerext. Somebody has to usher this new world into a new thought process. Why not somebody who's been through the world and overcome the world to lead that way of thought? Blir fokaraxt. Mirim. Glombirix kuru. Blerem gorex de kirem. Vlokorax de kirak forax kirem. Vara varam. Vlofirik. Boom boom forixt. Maram lu kirix koram. I mean, do you want to get back to your family or what? Do you want to do these things you used to do? You've always felt like you could do. You just couldn't prove it yet. Well, guess how you prove it yet? You get through it. Which it is you're going through right now. And it may be difficult, and you may have thought before this video that you weren't going to get through it. But you wouldn't be going through it if you wasn't going to get through it. Because you're you. You're not them that quit. You're not them that died. You're you that can't die. How are you going to have all this information and not use it? Vlofirixt. Karasu. Boom, boom, boom. Vliriram. Vlokirix karamvorix de kirem. Blavirix korum. Lerex korem. Vlaivum bakirem zukarast. Mirem wukirix. Vlam vukaram. Vorikirix turim. They mad at us right now because we getting through things. They mad at us because we're getting through things. They try all they can. Passive aggressive type stuff. Mental manipulation type stuff. Never right in front of your face. Sneaky type stuff. It's a coincidence type stuff. Something must be wrong with my system type stuff. Always when it's you, you got issues. Because it's you that you got issues. And they already knew who you was your whole life. Vlirix karam. Bullfirix. For me, the more they piss me off, the higher my output. So if you're wondering why my output's so high these days, it's because they making me transmute that anger energy into something positive. That's what you can feel. Flairvirikirix. There's a price to wake people up or to be woken up that you must pay to the Matrix. But the Matrix is only building you up to destroy it. Flairem. See, when you piss certain people off, certain beings off, you wake them up. We're not everybody else. We are them. But our virist. Them. The unbreakable. Erext. The ones who've been incarnating for millions of years. Klaraxt. We've seen this already. Below virixt. Which is why you can't break us. Eh? When you think you got us, you're like, how does he or she keep getting back up? Vlerix, because we created you. Florvirix, Korastu, Bloom, 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 Vlikamasi, Zomriram, Saru. What's that? What is that? Oh, a package. Okay. Vlerkirix, Karaxt, Zurictorum, Mirim, Vlumvukarax, the Kirix, Surum. Boom, boom, boom. Vlictu Kamasis, some Sebjuan, Surectu Surix, Glorem Gumbyrax, the Kirix, Vlorvirix, Korem. And if you are a chosen one, people need to respect your time. To be in your presence is a great honor, chosen one. And I know society has made you feel like it's not. But it is if you are a chosen one. Primordial spirit, ancient soul, with loads of information inside of its body, never liking the rules, always going against the grain, always questioning everything. Now you realize why you question everything, and now look at you. Why should people just get your time whenever they want your time? You light up a room when you walk in a room. Why would they need to disrespect that? Your time is valuable. To get off of your mission to talk to somebody is a great honor because you're here for bigger things. Vlorvirix to Karax. And people would try to get your time and your attention so much. And they're mad if they got to pay for it because they want it for free. I want to extract your information without reciprocal nature. I want no reciprocity here. I just want to take it. Take your information. Take your knowledge. Take your light without giving back of anything. But if you're a chosen one, you better make giving back something that is non-negotiable. Mirext. How do I know these things? Because we're going through the same things. They know who all of us are. All of us. You can't hide. So if you can't hide anyway, you might as well shine bright because you can't hide. I am speaking through the spirit. I'm speaking through the spirit right now. For those who don't know, I'm tapped all the way in. They're speaking right through me. No fear. Flokirixt. Kurakstu. And the more you have no fear, the more you'll have no fear. Mirex to Kirim. Vlorvirix Kurakstirim. Vlokorex Karav. Movlirim Kurix to Kirix. Morams to Kirix Kuruv. Many of you are master teachers. And it's difficult to remember that you're a master teacher when you've been taught how to learn through just books and what they told you to think. But when you already knew the information plus more, you're like, whoa, what? I'm what? I'm what? Huh? It's unfathomable sometimes to the brain inside of this matrix. Huh? What do you mean I'm Shinron, the dragon? That's me? Me? And then you got to sit with that for years because you're trying to deal with the fact that you're not just regular. There is something inside of you that is gigantic size isn't real. It's only a perception, but it's not real at all. It's inside of you, and it's a giant. Vlori kirip sukarax the kirex. Vlorim sukirix the karaf. Blomvirix to karu. Vlorim. Blovim gimraku. Sarirem. Vlaivum kubi sarast. Florum gipteram. Blorikirix. Gairam sirix. Karu. Vlimvukaram, Blirex Kirex Korem, Blarvum Gipteram, Blirex to Kirev. A lock, Unlock. Vlorem giptarax, kirex corem. Blorvum sirex, lerem zu. Byram guvere, clerem zu kirex karam. Varam zikirex, corem, vlorem zu kirex. Claram zu kirem, blerex te kiram, vukirex karam, vlokiram zu ferex te kiram. Mirex. Whew. Unlock. Unlock. Vlecorex to kirem, bluptu cum kamasu saru. Boom, boom, boom. Vleringirex. Cum serum, clorectic kirex cum barast. Miramgus. Some sebjuam saru. You don't think you're light. You don't think your gifts. You feel your gifts. Don't think them. Thinking is how you don't get your gifts. It is feeling your gifts. Feeling your gifts. Knowing your gifts. Blokirixt. Mayaramgu. Surirem. Blokirexu. Birangu. Meramkub. Zerextikiram. Boom, 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 boom. Vlirengu. Zumtu sirex to kiram. Vlim zukim garam sukirex karax de kiram. Blovirex. Jimgarab surex to kirex. Some of you are genies. Some of you are jinns. All genies and jinns are not bad. Vishnu. Nagas. I got a download last night. Would you like me to tell you the download that I got last night? Believe it or not. This hit me. I'm going to share it because I have to share it because my throat chakra will lock up if I don't share all the truth I got. So, do y'all want to hear the download? Put yes below if y'all want to hear the download. Put no below if you don't. Looking at, okay. Take it or leave it. I'm being scary. Never. Not a day in my life. You can't call somebody scary online doing this. So, have you ever heard of Nagas? The Naga serpents? People? You ever heard of them? I was getting a download last night about this, right? Let me show y'all real quick. Okay. This right here, right? So, it's showing me something. Because I'm talking about my skin. The skin being able to change, right? And when we transform, our skin is going to get a little harder. Also to be able to deal with the heat. But these people, right? This was not a garb. This was not a garb. Right? Now, sometimes in their base form, they would wear the garb, but this would be a transformation type of thing. This was not a garb. This was an actual part of the body. This side part here, the cobra aspect. So, the Naga serpents were reptilian humanoid beings that were the primordial spirits which could transform into many different types of beings. One of the most advanced and highest level beings was the serpent beings, not the reptilians we deal with here. The original primordial serpent dragon beings that could shapeshift into actual dragons. Kiram gung ging ging. So normally when you get downloads, right, your reality begins to show you why the download was correct. Right? And wouldn't it make sense that they would tell us certain all reptilian beings was bad if they knew you had reptilian in you as well? If you think they're all bad, you must think you're bad, so you're denying yourself. But when we're at our highest state, we had the most knowledge, and we could transform into dragons. This is King Tataris Sarakumbreki Samiel. And this one was like a dragon warrior who could bend elements and fly, but also transform too. See? They would show us in movies that the Slytherin house was bad. But what if it was flipped to trick you? You know it's there to trick you and wake you at the same time. You're being tricked by watching yourself. So then I began to listen to my soul. My soul tells me to watch the Masters of the Universe. Coincidence? I haven't watched He-Man in years. And I began to watch Masters of the Universe. And there was a part, she was trying to restore the heavens. But in order to restore the heavens, she had to tap into the ancient primordial magics. The highest level of that magic was the serpent magic. When she finally tapped into the ancient lost serpent magic, she transformed into a Naga's being. And the first thing you saw was her skin and her arms transforming, and she turned to a Naga's being of high level. And guess who gave her that information of the Naga's beings? It was a dragon that could speak, because dragons can speak. They can talk just like les Sakaras. Sorry. Les Sakaras. Serum. They could talk. Spoke to me. I heard it, and it's more advanced than what I'm speaking now. I'll get there. But if you've always thought, and why the world always like to marvel at them, is because the world has never accomplished the heights of Kemet or Nubia. Because of the serpent beings that were also humanoid that you told were all bad. Does this resonate with anybody? Real dragon tales. From a dragon. I'm not going to tell you. If I told you, you wouldn't believe me anyway. So let's just leave it. Dragon people. Let's just leave it there. There's a reason why you don't hear nobody online speaking this type of language. Vlikirix Karam. Blijvumbarak. Kuru. Blimvirix Thirix. Vlakarax Thirem. Blovikirix Karam Zirix Dikirix. Vlarvikirix. Vlikirax Durist. Vlarvirix Kuru. Kirem. Vlakaram. Somtu Segeram. Vlarix Dikirix to Karaf. Vlomvirix Kurem. So, it is what it is. Can somebody tell TPA Tim what I'm speaking right now? Because I don't like repeating myself too much. But I will talk about the blood types. If y'all didn't hear me before, I said that one time, but I've said that other question many times. Blood types are BS. BS. Your blood's not even the same anymore. It's not even the same anymore. So, RH negative. You are... Isn't it interesting that they classify us in certain things? We're always classified. And then what we do is we, say this is, oh yeah, that's what we are because we're this. And then we become that because we have an ability to manifest, an ability to create, and whatever we think we are, we are. I got a download on astrology. Another constriction. That's what my download said about astrology. You can't really deny downloads when they come in without the ego being present. So, okay, got you. The way we use it today is not the way it's supposed to be used. It's the way we taught how to use it. And the higher levels up, just know more. But you were taught how to use it. Not by your actual ancestors or anybody who looks like you or comes from where you come from. You see? So any label is a restriction. That's right. It is Kurem Sukarakst. That was just me, though. That's just how I feel about it. You can take it or leave it. Mir Kurekst. Blovierix Kuru Fullerem Zukarakst. Vilire Kirem Vlokirix Kurem. Zuptu Kamasis Surekirex Surem. Blomvirix Tukirem Blorex. Maevum Barak. Koreb Suram. Blakarem Zukarax Tikire Veref. Vloverig Lerekirem Lokarax Direk Suferix Tikirem Blufikirem Vlaraxu Berext Nerem. Allow what listen. If the language does not resonate with you, you probably should tune off. I'm speaking the language for my people, because we have experiences inside of experiences. And yes, I know we are all source, but I like to identify as an experience inside of source because I'm having an experience. And when I get back to source, I will say I'm source again. But right now I've decided to step outside of source. So I would like to identify of something magical and powerful outside of source. Many of you want to say, well, everybody is your people, but when it comes down to it, we're all source, and inside of source, we're having a game experience. And this game experience, I like certain people in this game. That's my perspective on it. People in this game I relate to. The same attributes we have, the same lineage we have, the same elk we have, the same language we have. You see? Oh, I like that. Some of us are not people, we are events. That was a bar. That was a bar. That was a bar. I like that. Blokierix, Marianne, Loforix, Sukirix, Karaf, Florix, Tukiran. But like I said, family, you don't take something like this if you have not been doing any work on yourself. You do not eat a bunch of these if you're not showing yourself anything in your life. Because your experience will not be favorable or exciting as other people may say their experiences are. People are tapping into the true magic of magic mushrooms, tapping into their magic, learning that they can speak languages and bend fire and that they command dragons, things of that nature. But all you're doing is seeing the walls melting, and that's it. Because you're not doing nothing in your life. If you want to do this, you need to be going at life, attacking it, questioning, learning on a path of self-discovery. If you're not on a path of self-discovery, the shrooms, when it enters your body, is going to say, oh, this person ain't doing the work. I'm going to show them just some psychedelic stuff. Because you are not really working on yourself. And to whoever I'm talking to, you know who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking to. This is called nutcrackers. These are called nutcrackers. So look at your adversity as a gift. Some individuals move through life with no adversity and they're bored to death. They're bored. They're rich and they're bored. They're privileged or they're bored. But they're not attacking. To attack is more valuable than the wealth you can get. It is the internal energy that you consume when you get through something. It's like after you accomplish a mission, You step on a little button and you enhance. More superpowers coming online by getting through certain things. And then only when you get through things that are difficult and learn from them, ask yourself difficult questions, have the inner conversations inside of yourself, then you can tap into something like this. Because this is what you've already been doing times 100 in one single night. So be sure to be ready. You know what I'm saying? Be sure. Because mushrooms totally changed my life. When you say, I'm going to look inside of myself and I'm going to really look at those things I'm allowing myself to see right now. And I'm going to put my ego to the side that would stop the non-accountability that's about to take place here. Right? But guess what happens on mushrooms? The higher up you go on mushrooms, the more you get to see. Be ready to see things that you have never even thought about before if you've been doing things that you have never done before in your actual life. Be ready for that. And for anybody who wants to book a call, don't DM me, just book a call. I don't talk to people through DM. If you don't feel like me jumping off my mission to talk to you undividedly is not worth it, then you don't have to book a call or tell me you don't want to pay to book a call. Just don't book a call. It's just like that. But don't try to talk to me through DM getting advice. Because I'm sitting here for hours on live almost every day giving you advice. If you want something beyond that, then you pay for my time. Because my time jumping off my mission to talk to you is worth whatever I'm charging. And if you don't like it, then you don't want to talk to me bad enough. It is what it is. I respect you, you respect me. That's how it goes. If we don't respect each other, how do we ask for respect outside of there if you can't even respect your brother? Because I'm a black man, you don't like paying to talk to me. It's because that's a programming put inside of you. You can pay a black woman though, but you can't play a black man. It's difficult, isn't it? I see that. It's difficult. It's difficult. Because I'm a melanated man. We are the bees of society. We are the spiders of society. Everybody's always trying to squish and slap us. We're the protectors of society. The reason why they killed my kind off, the kind of druids, the ones that can speak this language, is because we really can galvanize when we speak in our language. Black, melanin, whatever name you want to put on it. Tomatoes, you know what I'm talking about. Carbonated, you know what I'm talking about. It's looked at as a bad thing. Lekirex kuram. You women need your protectors. That's why you keep on getting attacked, because nobody's helping the protectors. You guys aren't supporting us. We aren't supporting you. If we come together, it'd be a different type of ball game. But they force us to be at war with each other. The creators versus the protectors. If they're fighting, they done. Meer est. Bloom, 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 bloom. Vlier in die kierikst. Vlokierem stru. Boom, boom, boom. Blofierikst. Vlier akaram zukirem vlofierem blokarakst. Vlierem stokurikst de kirev. Vlom vikirikst corrects de karaf. Blovirix, boom, boom, boom. I love to hear the war songs in my head. I love it. Lerem, sukaraxt. Blofirix, kirem. Remember your old words. Kerem, vlofirik, zimsedro. Solepsukirem. Remember your old words. Karasterix. Fluxterin corrextikiref. Not this blah 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 blah. Not that. Look at that. Not that. Think about the word, like visualize the words. Not that. No pulse, no heart. No effect. But the body's meant to communicate with a type of sound that has effect. So when the body's hearing a language that has no effect, it constricts itself because it must be in a foreign environment that is not favorable to it. So it constricts itself. Blefokirext. Blefokirext come birem. Vlavorext to kirem. Vluxikarast. Mirembo kires olramgum verex kiref. Borex duram bokirex durax the karam fulcoraxt. Telling y'all. What is it doing to people? It's detoxing them. It's unlocking them. It's clearing them out. It's releasing. Sometimes it comes out as crying. Chosen one powers. For real. The voice has changed. The projection of the voice has changed. What's coming out of me is direct healing, whatever language I'm speaking. I noticed that. So, healing is taking place. Unlocking, remembering is taking place. Blofikirixt, Maramgu varext, Zirem zukaraxt, Kirekurem, Vloriev zorev sokaram vokire leram su, Vlomvirex to karast. Mirem gufere corrext. Miracleram sirep sukires. Sumvirex. Ging 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 ging. Vlavum vum vikirim skirek. Nikakundaram vulorets to kiret. Marastu forext. Vlorem Vlipsikiram. Boom boom. See the military. See them. See the ships in the skies. See how you used to look. The regalness. Back straight. Focused. Know who you are. Ging ging. Connection to everything around you. Barixt. The sun. Power source. The ground. Power source. You're looking at your brothers and sisters, and you all know each other. There's no hate, all love as one. Vlokirem. Visualize. 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 Blofurixt. Riding and talking to your animals again. Big cats. Big dragons. Gigantic. Remember, see you with your old friends and family. Blokurex. Vlaram. Vlokirex kuru. Boom boom. Vliringu. Maraxt. Klumvirex kuru. Boom, boom, boom. Vlarax to Kirex. Vlorex to Kiraz. Boom. Right? Visualize your martial arts beginning to come through you. Visualize your old stuff. Perfect balance. Discipline. Mirang Sukirex. Know your body. Become one with your body. Mirext. Vlaring Zakirext Karast. Vlirakaram Blofirext. Kuru. Blumdikierex, Karasterex. Vlokurem. Boom, boom, boom. Kirex. Vumvirem. Man. Many of you are masters. If you have visions of you doing martial arts, because you can do martial arts, begin stretching. Some yoga. Let me take my alarm. All right, there we go. There we go. That's what you should be trying to manifest. I think that we try to manifest too many things that are inside the 3D matrix. So we continue to bring about the 3D matrix. If you think about manifestation, there's a thing about manifestation as well, as far as only being able to manifest whatever you believe within a 7 to 10 belief ability, between 1 and 10 being the highest. It has to be between 7 and 10. Do you really believe that you're about to come online? Are you trying to bring that forward, or are you trying to bring a new Mercedes-Benz forward? Because the new Mercedes-Benz is inside of the construct of slavery, to give you little toys and trinkets or make you work for them and spend your valuable time. Meanwhile, they're nothing, because as soon as you get them, you want another one, which shows that they're nothing. But if you're trying to put your manifestation in that, how are you talking about going to the 3D, to the 5D? You're trying to bring more 3D. If you really think about manifestation, think about it. Think about it. If you're the gods of this universe, and whatever you create and think about, that which will it be done. And on one hand, you say, I want to be in 5D, a new reality. I'm sick of this system. I'm sick of it. I want to get my powers back. But all you're trying to manifest is more money. How does it add up? And then look at what you've been manifesting. And then what? Right? You're trying to get more 3D. I'm going to create something today. Thank you for giving me the remembering of that I had to do that. I'm gonna show y'all when it's done too. I'm gonna begin grounding with putting my feet in the earth, like digging a hole and covering them with dirt, surrounded by copper piping, a copper board on the bottom, copper wire, copper piping, and putting my feet in it. My ancestors they said, do this. I talked to one of my clients, and when she said it, my ancestors said, do that. Do that. As I'm talking to her, I'm getting downloads. And I have to do that. Yeah, you're the one right there. That's one of my clients right there. Yep, there she is. I didn't know she was in here. Here we go. So, yeah. I did copper with my vegetation last year, and my tomatoes went haywire all over the garden. I took a stick and I wrapped it in copper and I put it in the ground where I was growing tomatoes, and they grew everywhere. So if it enhances their growing power, I'm guessing with the radiation coming from the ground, it would enhance yours too. See? Clerex to Kirex. Clumvi Carax to Remzu Karam, Fluenzu Kirex Cruz. Vlemvirem Borix. Ha 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 ha. So, let me go do that right now. Oh boy. Like I said, family, life be lifing, but you be worrying. You a warrior. So you be warring. All right? At the end of the day. So until the next video, I'm going to talk to y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all soon. If y'all want to book a call with me, book a call with me. If you don't tell me you don't want to, because I'm going to block you. Okay? Also visit earthlyelevation.com for the best products infused with sacred geometry, which is here to assist your balance and your healing power. I love y'all. Until next video, I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.